rice they form last harvest from last season. So and it's still with the shell on it. So if you want to grow rice at home, you have to grow with the shell like this, with the husk. Okay. So we want to plant this today, but we cannot plant it like this because this rice they all mixing together with empty grain, light grain, and heavy grains. So we need only the heavy, the good one for plant. So over here, what we need to choose the seed. We have fresh water. We have fresh chicken egg, eating salt, and extra water. So first, you put egg in the water. You see, the egg is sink in the bottom. That means it's fresh. And then we will change the density of the water by adding some salt. You see, the egg is float. If you see the egg is float, that means enough salt or salty enough. Egg, we just use it for taste, the water, the salt enough or not. That's it. And then you can cook for lunch. And then we have to stir it. So anyone, the top rice here, this is the one is very good for you to use for feeding the chicken. Yeah. The good one, it's still in the bottom, even in the salt water. So the top rice, this rice, they're mixing together with empty and the light grain. You know light grain? Let me show you, okay? Quite a lot of them like this, see? Like this, you can see? Light grain, it means this grain here, see? Yeah. They're quite fat, you see? There are some rice inside, but not full grain. It's more than half, and it contains with air inside, in the end here, yeah. So, if you use only fresh water, they will sink like egg also some air inside. And when you use salt water, they float. And this light grain, if you plant it on the field, it doesn't work. So we don't need this grain. That is why we use the salt to help. Up. So then you need to wash it. You need to clean it. If you don't clean them, they still cannot grow. It's too salty. The salt will destroy all this seed. You see? Okay, anyone? So over here, anyone, we're going to see how to germinate the seed. Germinate it. So this paddy and the one behind you there, these are both of them is a nursery or the seed bed we call. So nursery or the seed bed, it have to be special paddy. So you have to make sure there's water all the time and water in, water out very available. So before you put the seed on the mat or in the water, they need to pick the mat up and put it on the top of the water like I did there. But this for little rice for us. If you have a lot of rice, we do big one like up there. Yeah, that's for the big field. So after you finish preparing like this, you just throw your seed on the mat. Throw it on like this, okay? You can put yours. Okay, everyone. So after you put the seed on the mat like that, so then you have to come back and water them like this 2 times a day, morning and evening before you go back home. So after a week over, you don't have to water them. You can put a lot of water to cover the seed, is okay. But in the beginning like this, water cannot get over the seed because they not stick with the mud yet. If the water come over and then they wash all the seed away. And then yes, around 10 days old. So and then they still have to stay here until 1 month. So if your rice that 1 month old, that means it's ready to transplant, ready to move. So 1 month you have to pull this up and plant it in the big field. Yeah. During 1 month to let the seed grow, you need to start preparing the land. When the rice is ready, the land have to be ready for planting. So now we're going to see how to prepare the land, how to plow the soil for planting the rice with the water buffalo.
Hui hui.
Hui, hui,
Louder, hui!
hui, hui.
Hui! how to stop.
You.
Louder. Hey.
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 Good start. The big paddy, they have big space. Good. Wow, very good plow. How to stop?
You.
Okay, how to plant anyone? Anyone got the rice? We take 4 or 5 seedlings together. Like this. Okay, about this much. And then you hold like you hold your pen, 3 fingers with the root of the rice. Like this. And then you just stick it to the mud, okay? Far away from the wall is 20 centimeters. And then far away, each rice also the same, around 20 centimeters, okay? And like this. Like this. And then you have to walk backwards. You have to step back. Move backwards. Okay. You need to drain the paddy, otherwise too difficult for you to step in and collect the rice. To harvest, we have sickle. Okay, it's very sharp now. So I'll show you how to do. To harvest, you hold all of them together like this, far away from the ground, around 20 centimeters. You put your sickle and twist it down and then pull like this, away from your body, this side. Not like this, okay? Like this. So keep harvesting like this. Until you're feeling, you pull your hand. And then you grab the sickle under the arm, take long, guess 1, 2 or 3, put under. Make this way short and this way long. You take long one up to the short one and then you wrap around like this. The rest you tuck it under here. You press this down and then you got the bunch of the rice like this. So after you bunch it, you need to dry it first by the sun for 2 to 3 days. With very hot sun, 2 days or so enough. So after you dry it 2 or 3 days, you need to take all this rice out from the straw. We call thrashing. Mother. Very good. Mother. Do a lot more. Very good. Keep going. Harder.
Dad's winning. You gotta hit it harder, Mom.
For the rice straw, anyone, if you do like this on the field, so many farmers, they have cows, horse or buffalo, they like to keep this straw for feeding them. But usually it's cow and horse eat a lot of this straw, and buffalo not really. You know, buffalo, they prefer the green one, green grass, green rice. And buffalo is a one animal. They have no upper teeth. Okay? Buffalo get only low teeth. So they cannot eat the tough thing like this. Sometimes
Wow. Wow.
But usually cleaning like this is a woman job, and then men have to trash, and then women have to clean. And that is how they do it. So after you finish cleaning everything like this, so now is the time for you to decide how much you want to keep for the seed. Yeah, this is for the seed. So depend on how big of your land. Yeah, and the rest is for eating for your family. So 1 hectare of the land in the rain season crop, you will get rice about 1 to 1.5 ton. So after everything clear, everything cleaning, you have to start packing and carry rice home. Going to see how to husking, how to peel, how to take all the shell of the rice out. So this is traditional Lao machine. They use this in the past or on the countryside before when we have no electricity, no machine, they do buy this. But now, most of the villages in the town where they have electricity, they use electricity machine already to help for this work. So this job, it works with 2 people. Lady have to sit here turning the rice over, and man have to work over there. How to take all the empty shell, empty husk off, and keep only the good rice. This job in Laos is only lady job. Yeah, lady job. So in the past, which lady cannot do this job very well, so nobody would marry with her. Yeah, she will be single forever. Yeah. Because if you cannot prepare rice for the family, yeah, no point. Okay.
How much rice we
Yeah. Okay, let me show you how they separate the broken rice, okay? This is rice wine inside here, okay? So we get to smell now, and then we're going to try later upstairs. Yeah. Some is very fine and some is still big without soaking. If you soak it in the water, it's soft and easy for you to grind. Yeah? So, and you want to see inside of this, how they look like? To help you to work. And the both of them is the same. Inside, you can see the top and the bottom part, they got the teeth on it. So, and the control in the middle. When you do this or when you do that, you have to run this one only one way, like this. No way back. If you go the way back, you break the teeth. Yes, only one way. Okay. So after here, before we go into the kitchen, we're going to have a rest a little bit to see the gentlemen working and weaving with the bamboo, and then we can go to see how to cook sticker rice in the kitchen. Okay? We go to see how to weave there, and they have some souvenir for you. Okay. So here we're going to see how to cook sticker rice. So sticker rice is a kind of rice. The one is different from normal rice, different from jasmine, basmati, sushi, or Uncle Ben rice, or different. Okay, not the same rice. The water first. See how to soak? You have rice. You put in the normal water. Then you need to clean. Clean first one time, and then drain the water out, and then you put second water. Leave the rice in the water there for 1 day or 1 night. Okay, that is maximum, but minimum is 2 hours. If you have short time, you can soak for 2 hours. So this pot have been soaked and cleaned from this morning already, very early. You want to see how they look like. They get bigger and very white after you clean, and then you can break it quite easy with your finger, you see. Or if you want to know your rice is ready to cook or not, you also can feel by your finger like this. If you can break it like this, that means it's ready for cooking. So this is the way how you know if your rice is ready to cook or not. You smash with your finger. Okay. So and this pot is just the water from the after you clean it. It look like a milk. So this water, so it's contained with vitamin, milk or starch on the rice when you clean it. So this water they like to use to mix with a little haste and feed to your animal. It make them healthy. Some person or some people they will use to water their plant. Also make it's very nice like a compost. Yep. So this is how to soak sticky rice. It's very easy, very simple, and very important. Just remember, if you want to cook sticky rice at home, you soak it first. And if you want to cook sticky rice, please buy sticky rice. Okay? Don't buy normal rice and make sticky rice. It doesn't work. It's different type of rice. But at home, to cook sticky rice, you also can use with a charcoal, gas, or you can use electricity steamer. So sticky rice, you also can cook with any pot, any container is steam only. So you don't need to have this basket. You can use your electricity steamer. Yeah. And to cook it, if you cook like this, normally it takes 30 minutes. But if you cook with electricity pot, it will be faster. Yeah. So you cook it around 20 to 25 minutes. You need to turn your rice upside down. Turn it over. Because bottom, it was cooked. But the top, it doesn't cook yet. You need to turn it. So I think it's ready for turning. Let me show you how to turn. You see? There's a lot of rice there. You take the rice out like this, press it down, and then you flip it. This is how to turn. Okay, so you have to wait another 3 or 4 minutes, yeah, or 4 hours, yeah. Okay, after you flip it over, you put it back, only 5 or 10 minutes, and then you can eat it. Yeah. So in the basket. This basket for us here, we cook 2 times a day rice. It will last only a month, and then you need to change new basket. But if you cook once a week, it can last longer. Yeah. And you have to clean every time when you finish cook.
But you don't need a basket. You can just use.
You can use electricity steam. Yeah. So all the time is steam, just steam. Water here, rice here, steam. Not boil the water. Okay. So anyone, we have only one thing to do is eat,
Yummy.
eating and drinking. about the rice, I have certificate for you. So
Come
now
try.
you can be a rice farmer everywhere around the world.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
It's
Thank
for
you very much.
Thank you.
Kapjalala.
And you. The certificate for you.
Certificate.
Thank you.
And the paper is made from